Here I will try to recreate the bond calculator application in VB.NET. So first create a Windows Phone application named bond calculate. Okay. Here we got to rename it as bond calculator. So rename all reference together. And change the name bond calculator. Trash as should work. So we have created text box if in previous video, so we just need to copy the label and text box here to save time, and we will need to rename this accordingly. We just copy it directly. So we need to add common box and numeric up and downs, picture box, button, and track box. We copy the button here. We insert a component box before, so we could also copy and paste the component box here. So even for here, so we just need to add the picture box and numeric up and down and track box. First, track box, easy one. So we should have a name as track box show result page. Text with show result page. Okay. Now we need to add numeric up and down here. It should be named as numeric clear number. Maximum of 100 and increase by 1. Here we need to insert a picture box. A picture. So here we should have stretch it, and we need to reference the picture we are using from local. The size is different, so we need to resize it, so the size mode to stretch here. We need to rename that picture logo. Oh. Here we got almost everything settled. Oh, I forgot the zero control here, so we need to take control. Now we need to copy and paste all the stuff onto this. Take control page. There it is. We also should rename this page as TBG calculation. Easy calculation. Oh, should be task calculation. The task should be calculation from calculation. Under name TBG calculation. Okay. The whole name for the whole table control is TBA bump. TAB bump. Okay. Forgot to rename the second page. So this is bump history. We should name as TBG result and test property bump history. So destiny TBG and bump history. Here. And we need to insert a group of so to post the button and those buttons we already have. Speed button. Also, we just need to copy it. Now we forgot to delete the text because we don't have text here. And we need to insert radio button. Radio button to radio button. Here and here. That should be Avian or then should be text should be all and name should be Avian or and selected Avian selected. And task selected. designing of the bound calculator. Then we need to define the coding part of it. We can see here the Excel workbook and some quiz is not working here yet, so we got to import this Microsoft Excel library into our reference. So we got to add reference and find Microsoft's Excel. Here, Microsoft Excel object library, and OK. Here, now we can use it. There was some error. Save is not defined, so we got to define these two. Well, the main part about saving file and read file is here. So by click on the save button, we run the dialog save file dialog here, and we show a dialog. And here we create a new object, which is workbook, and Excel object. We create a new Excel workbook and add a worksheet in that workbook, and the worksheet name should be quotes. And here we insert from the first block in the Excel, which is A1, and we write a loop to iterate from the first output result to the last one and save it accordingly. Save it vertically from way A1 to A2 and A3 and so on. Then we save this file and close the Excel workbook and create the Excel object. We should notice that at the beginning of this file we also have Excel create function here, because if we opened Excel object before we do the reading and assigning part, it will report error, but if we create it before doing that, it will work fine. It's a confliction between assign and open, so you got to create object before you reopen a new one. And part, the open one, is you click on the open button and you will call show open file dialog, and this will do the same thing as we did in the save dialog part. It will open the workbook and open the worksheet and read it from the A1 block and read it vertically. After reading it, just close all the workbook and create the Excel object. But if we couldn't find the file, if the file exists and tell us false, then we will get a warning message says file not exist. And that's the interface with Excel. This part of the code, we just specifying the data type and the initial value of the text box. If we give them an empty string, it will convert it to numerical string automatically, and it will track that whether the value we give in those text box is strings or numerical value with those syntax. Here we do the calculation part of the bound calculator, because we simply get all the value from the text box and convert it to a double format, convert from string into double, and do the following calculation and output our result into the list result.